scriptural basis. Voice 1a, voice of the Father, Mark 1:11. And there came a voice from heaven saying, "Thou art my beloved Son, in whom I'm well pleased." The voice of the Father endorsed the Son. John 12:28 and 29. "Father," Jesus says, "glorify thy name." Then there came a voice from heaven saying, "I have both glorified it and I will glorify it again." God the Father spoke from heaven, and the people that stood by heard it, but they didn't recognize it as the voice of the Father. How can that be? They said it thundered. Another said an angel spoke to him. How is it that God the Father can speak? The Holy Spirit descends like a dove, and those in a religious community think it merely thundered. How could it be on the day of Pentecost, when tongues of fire came as a manifestation and separated and rested upon the heads of 120 disciples? And they began to speak in other known dialects, languages known not to the speakers but to the hearers. And they heard them declaring the wonderful works of God in their own language, that the religious leaders would say, "These men are drunk." Might I suggest that when you're leaning into God, you can recognize his work. When you're leaning away, you mock his work. Don't be a mocker. Be a leaner and say, "God, I don't know if that's you, but if it is, confirm it, because I want all of you that you're offering. And if it's not you, I don't want to be deceived." Would you be willing to pray that prayer the next time you see an unusual manifestation? Because it's not about manifestations, but about transformation. And when the Holy Spirit comes, the result is transformation. Don't be so focused on manifestations. Be a fruit inspector and see how a life has been changed. And if it's changed, we know it was God.